Nate, first question I guess I've got to ask is, how are you and when will we see you back on the field?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Aaron. Honestly, don't really have a set return date yet. Rehab's going really well, but there's still a few boxes to tick before I can get back out on the field and feel fully confident. But yeah, hopefully it's within the next few weeks.
Mate, you're looking good. Those guns, they're annoying. I don't know if it's a good angle, but you've chosen the right one anyway.
And lighting.
This
Thanks,
close
mate.
to finals, Nathan, an under-strength win for Penrith this afternoon against Melbourne. What could that mean to the club?
Oh, I think it's just a really good opportunity. Obviously, with Tavita Pangai coming into the squad now as well, there's going to be limited spots, especially on that bench and through the middle there. So, I think there's a few guys coming in today that can really put their hand up to deserve a spot in the final 17, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they go. And there's still plenty of talent in our team and plenty of belief, so it should be a good game.
Well, that's my next question. Do you feel like a good performance will be good enough?
Oh, look, against Melbourne, I think it's going to have to be a great performance, and I think teamwork's going to have to be at the forefront of everything we do. You definitely don't beat the Melbourne Storm doing stuff one out or trying to win it on your own. And that's something we've spoken about and something we've kind of pinpointed from the last few weeks that we haven't done well. I've been putting a lot of effort in, but, effort to, I guess, suit ourselves and wasted effort at times. So, teamwork's at the forefront of what we do, and, I think it'll be really good today.
Nathan, going into the Origin period, the Panthers were absolutely flying and dropped a couple of games there, and then obviously now a few injuries. Do you think those couple of losses have helped or hindered your guys' run?
I think it's a bit of both. I think you kind of lose confidence when you have a few average games, and even the last few weeks when we've got wins, we haven't played the way we wanted to. But I think along the journey, we've always been learning lessons, and they're valuable lessons to take in the finals once we get there, and they're valuable lessons to take into a game like today against Melbourne. So I think that's the good thing about the group at the moment. Everyone's willing to learn and get better each day and each training session and each game. So it's no different this week.
A lot of pressure on Jerome Luai's shoulders again this afternoon, taking over the main play-making role. Have you had a chat with him at all?
Yeah, I had a brief chat with him. He definitely wasn't too happy with the way he played last week, and it was his first game back after a pretty serious injury. So, I think he's playing his best when he's running the ball. That's the same with Birdo, and it's a pretty simple instruction. But I think a lot of good things always come when the halves run the ball, and I think defensively as well, that was one area that he probably wasn't his happiest with last week, and I think it's something that he's been doing really well this whole year, and a real aspect of his game that's, I guess, overlooked and something that's worked really hard at, is his defence and the energy with his defence, which, is contagious with the rest of the team. So, he's ready for today, so is Birdo, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they go.
Mate, he was knocked out early in the game last week. How is Isaiah Yeo?
Yeah, he's good. He got through a fair bit of training this week. I think it was more a precautionary thing. It's a bit of a scary thing at the moment, the head knocks, and but he's been in good spirits. He was a bit groggy after the game, but the next couple of days after that he was fine. So he'll be good to go next week.
Nathan, how did you guys find out about the COVID situation yesterday, and how kind of, I guess, chaotic was it for you all? Just give us an insight.
Yeah, yesterday was one of the craziest days ever. We kind of were just sitting around just after breakfast and found out that Queensland had gone into a lockdown, and we thought it was, I guess, a good thing to try and halt the spread of the COVID up here, but we never really thought the game was going to be off. And then us boys that weren't playing were just in the middle of a warm-up, getting ready to train, and just got caught in, pretty much saying that we got a meeting straight away and that we couldn't be training, and there's a good chance that the game won't be on. So we rushed back to the team room, had a meeting, thought we were going to be off to Townsville to play the game, then just kind of waiting around, and eventually, got told we weren't playing. But, I think the NRL did a great job to be able to get the games back on today. There's a lot of people out there in lockdown at the moment, bored at home, and they all love their footy. So, kudos to the NRL for getting it on today.
Mate, in the old days, when you got an injury, you used to actually hide and sometimes tape the other part of the body. So if you hurt your left knee, you actually taped your right knee because that's what they'd attack. Obviously, you're not very scared that people are going to attack your right shoulder.
Oh, well, I think there's been a lot of talk about what shoulder it is anyway. So that's part of the reason for taking it slow at the moment is once I get back out there, I want to be fully confident in my ability. I don't want to be a liability on the field in defence. So
And obviously, you're not scared of someone hitting you in the nose by underlining it.
I was waiting to comment on the moat.
Oh, mate, I'm loving
seen you
it.
with one too, so I wouldn't say anything.
Loving it. Loving
The
it.
only way it would be better is if it curled up and you twirled the
yes.
Oh, he's manicured it. He's like a
wanna
little
see that.
new age guy, you know.
I want to
Like,
see it.
Bless.
in the
Well-
old days, it would have been wild and rough, but no, he couldn't help himself.
Well, Nathan, it might not feel like it, but we do love having you on. So thank you very much
Please
for your
come back.
time, and we can't wait to
Appreciate
see
it,
you back
guys.
out in the field. Thanks very much.
I reckon it's the
Cheers,
reverse
thank you, appreciate
psychology with the shoulder. You know you're trying to sell it, but you know that people know that that's so you actually go
So
the other shoulder.
you would have been in the era because you used to get attacked. If you had a bad left knee and you tape your left knee, people would attack it. They would.
Awful.
Well, that was the game. But you would have done that in your day, wouldn't you? Yeah.
It's all fair as in love and war and rugby league. Of course, that match is on our network here, Channel 9, this afternoon from 3 o'clock. Make sure you're watching. That's one of, I guess, the upsides of all the chaos recently. Now, Katoni